Hi everyone, Stepan here. The last two games have been losses in wild positions. I played the bird, now I'm gonna play the Dutch. I've promised myself that I'll be playing sharp openings in this endgame from now. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this already. I don't know this well. Takes, queen check, g6 seems okay. I mean, I have to take with the e-pawn, of course, but... Okay, so my opponent wants to go e4. I feel like I should prevent that. Okay. My opponent wants to play knight f3, knight e5, that's for sure. So I'm gonna try something weird. I'm gonna cover the f7 square so that... And I'm also developing my knight. Okay, he takes. Okay, g6 seems reasonable now. I'm defending everything. I like my position. Now I have the bishop pair. I don't think my opponent's idea worked. This experimenting with different openings has to be good for my development. Also, my opponent patched up the e5 square, so, you know, I'm very happy now. I have a weird Marozzi bind. The knight's coming to f4. That's no good. We shouldn't allow that. So, and I also don't really want to take on f4. So let's go c5 for now, and the knight f4, bishop f7. So c5 takes. Maybe I don't go c5. Maybe I go knight c6. Where does this knight belong? c5 feels correct, but I'm not too sure I want to play it. So for now I'm playing bishop d6. And on knight f4 I'm playing bishop f7. I'm not taking. Okay, yeah, that's why I didn't play c5. Okay. Now if I go queen b6, I can also go queen c7, but I'm not taking on h2 because there's g3. Queen b6, c4, queen b3, a b3, bishop c7, b4. Doesn't seem good. Seems bad. So how do I keep my queen active and keep the c7 square for my bishop? I don't think I can do both. So queen c7, and then on c5, bishop e7. It's not ideal, but I don't want to trade queens. h2 cannot be taken. I just am willing to play bishop e7 if c5 is played. All right, threatens to take on c4. Now I may have bishop h2. I probably have to take on c4. I cannot just lose a pawn. Okay, so takes, queen takes, and I will be castling queenside, most likely. Is there any reason to take on h2? I don't think so. So I'm looking at knight h6, but I may have to play queen e7 first. Then I'm also threatening f4. Yeah, I have to prevent queen e6. And if I want to castle queenside, then f4 is the threat. I also prevented e4. I mean, my opponent could switch back to attacking b7, but that doesn't seem too promising. Because if queen b3, let's say, then f4. The rule from now on, other than trying to win games, is trying to play positions I'm uncomfortable with. So, yeah, that's the reasoning behind my play. And if you've seen any of my videos, you will know that I usually play stuff like the Caro-Kann and the Semi-Slav. Now, in the spirit of the opening, I should be castling queenside, but there's knight b5 and that just fails. f4 isn't good either, so I may have to chase this queen away with knight b6, but I don't see any future in that. Actually, hold on. Castles queenside, knight b5, bishop b8 seems reasonable. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's continue. Okay. Run away! I think he should have played a6. I don't see the point to this. So now we were just given time to do something active. Also block the b pawn, so also the knight on d2 is loose, so I may have knight c5 at some point. Not yet. But actually, what about bishop c7 now? Bishop c7, a6. Also queen d6 and knight c5 is threatened. I like that. On a6 I have b6. And the b6 pawn will be defended 100 times. My new repertoire with the bird and the Dutch has scored 0 out of 2, but I've beaten this guy 3 times. We've played 3 times. Okay. I vaguely remember the name. Okay, so what's this? My opponent wants to play a rook b4. But don't I have knight c5 now? Oh, wait. No, knight c5, queen b4. Knight c5, queen b4. Knight c5, queen b4. Huh. Knight c5, queen b4, rook ag8. Seems to work. Knight c5 takes, rook takes. Rook b4. Okay, I'm gonna have to go king a8 first. I don't think knight c5 works. Oh, but wait, I can go queen d6 and knight c5. Wait a minute, queen d6, g3, knight c5, dc5, queen d2, rook b4. Yeah, maybe that doesn't work. Okay, let's throw in queen d6 anyway. I want my queen to be defended and I want an open file. So now knight c5, dc5, queen d2, rook b4. I don't have time for that. I definitely don't have time for that. Knight c5, why doesn't it work? Okay, king a8. I'm not playing knight c5. I don't see a point, and in fact it does bring this pawn to c5, and that's uncomfortable. I will admit that I have missed this. Yeah, okay, queen d6 was stupid. I didn't see this at all. Really? Okay. Okay, I'll just move away. I couldn't take because I would have hung my bishop on a c7. Now on rook b4 I can take. And on knight d7, rook d7, rook b4, there is bishop d6. I don't know, either taking on d7 or going back. I don't really see an alternative. Because the knight is hanging now. If I had white, I'd play knight c4. And it's gonna take me some time to push my h-pawn down the board, unfortunately. But we will get there, I hope. I think on knight c4 I either have to repeat with king f8 or I have to go king c8, which isn't something I'm terribly excited about. Okay, let's repeat once. Let's see if my opponent repeats. But we're not playing for a draw. If they repeat, I'm playing king c8 next time. Rook b4 is actually, might be winning, because there's rook a1 at the end, and I can never take ab if my opponent plays knight b6 check. So on rook b4 I don't have rook b8. Yeah, I don't have rook b8. What am I saying? This is crazy, I don't have rook b8. Rook b8, just knight b6. Why didn't I calculate this beforehand? Wait, maybe I can get away with it. So rook b8, knight b6, ab6, ab6. Bishop b6, queen b6. Yeah, that seems to be the end. Rook b8, knight b6, knight b6, a b6, bishop b6, rook b6, a b6. Yeah, there's always rook a1 in the end. Oh no. Oh, maybe I can play rook b8, knight b6, bishop b6, a b6, and then a6, rook a1. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I mean, it's a desperate attempt, but I'm losing if I don't do that. Okay, I found a way not to get mated. Maybe it's not good, or maybe it's not good enough, but I didn't know what else to do. I'm probably still losing to rook a1, rook a6, but at least I don't see it immediately. There are gonna have to be two rooks on the a file or a queen on c4 in order for that to work. So I have some time to move my rook and play king b8. Probably. Maybe not. Okay, so move my rook. My opponent plays queen c4. And then I go king b8. Does that work? Well, is there an alternative? I don't think so. If they don't take now, I'm playing knight b8. Then it's a different story. So they may have to take now. What? we go knight b8 or king b8? Or c5? Wow, c5 may be good. c5, rook a4. Yeah, c5 is not good. c5 is definitely not good. So knight b8? Or king b8. King b8, rook a4. Yeah, I'm scared of that. I'm playing knight b8. No sacrifices. Yeah, maybe I didn't defend at all, because rook a4, queen c4 still threatens to take 3 times. Okay, this I have to take. I just have to take. Because I cannot allow bc. If queen takes, I take the rook. Rook a6 fails to knight a6. Or also queen takes, I can take the queen. Oh, this is nice. I didn't see this. Wow. Oof. But I do have knight c6. Knight c6, knight c7. King b8. Does that work? Does that really work? I mean, I have to take. I don't see it working though. I'm just double attacking the rook and the knight. Yeah, I can take that. What's going on? Oh, you're in such a nice game. Why did he had 7 minutes on the clock? What the hell is going on? Come on. I'm sure I was losing at one point. The last comment in the chat is lol. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for my opponent, he just ruined a really nice game. He should have played more slowly. Okay, crazy openings, 1 out of 3. Let's do this with the engine. -6. Okay. So let's see whether I'd gone wrong in this opening. 92 is a weird move. Okay. Bishop e6 is a mistake. Takes, takes, takes. G6. I mean, my position is fine. Wait, it's not fine? Queen b3, queen c... Wow, it's definitely not fine. Yeah. Wait, what? It wanted me to play knight d7 and allow queen e6 check. Okay. Yeah, castles has to be suicidal. Ooh. He. Yeah, he should have gone a6. This is a relief. Wow, bishop c7 blunder. Queen d6 blood. My god. Yeah, awful play. Yeah, rook b8, knight b6. Okay, at least I calculated this correctly. Let's see whether there was a win somewhere. Rook b8, 4. Okay. Wait, what? Knight takes d5, winning. Oh, but same idea. Knight c7, but you just take the pawn. Okay. King b8. Yeah, now I'm winning. ba6 and king b7. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Crazy game. We both had 2 blunders. So okay. Okay. I will continue playing crazy openings. See you in the next one. Bye.